fort.
It didn't look like much, but this treehouse had once been...
I could never climb up there on my own.
They schemed and planned and swore Just thinking about him hurt.
What was that? Steven! Steven! Steven!
What?
Did you hear that? I'm telling you, man.
Not this again.
Something's out here. Something real big.
There's nothing there.
But I'm getting some super spooky...
For the last time, Kevin, the radio's off for emergencies only.
That was lucky. I need to be more careful.
The house was swarming with police, but she knew this place like the back of her. If anyone could find a way in, it was Jenny LeClue. Jenny recalled the Christmas Eve when she had climbed down the chimney and discovered how difficult the jolly old...
And dirty. There's definitely a cleaner way in. My room.
And inside...
My detective gear.
The window looked a promising...
I could climb the tree up onto the roof.
But as Jenny knew, all the windows...
Dad did it after a raccoon got in and trashed the place. That's Mom's room. Her window is bolted down just like... Now I think about it, that's a real fire hazard.
Jenny could try to...
But I already see an easier way in. It's tempting.
But Jenny couldn't risk being...
There's probably a sneakier way in.
The window was ajar.
Somebody broke into my house. That's my job.
But who? The police had used the front door.
Whoever it was, that's my way in.
To get to the basement window, Jenny would have to create one false move and the game would be up.
Hey!
Caught! Jenny would have to think fast or risk being jailed like her mother.
Here goes nothing.
Steven! Please tell me...
What's up, buddy?
I think you should know.
Spit it out already.
There's a mountain lion out here!
Very likely. They're indigenous to this area.
What?
Just don't let it eat you.
Oh, God. I think I'll just head inside for a minute to check on something.
Phew, that was close. Someone definitely...
Would Jenny enter the dark basement? It was an odd feeling, breaking into her own house. But as she squeezed through the basement window, Jenny felt a rush of excitement. I could get used to it. Jenny was in under...
Home sweet home. What the heck? Who left this here?
Jenny's father had never carried a briefcase, and her mother couldn't afford one.
Let's see who this belongs to. Who carries around a fancy briefcase with a children's The Hawk and the Weasel?
Jenny recognized the book. She'd seen a copy of it.
In the library. There must be something significant about it. It's written in a foreign language. Weird.
Strange indeed, but surely it had a purpose that would become...
Let's take a closer look. This feels familiar, like I've seen it before. Wait, no! I I've heard it before. On the radio in the underground lab.
Could there be a connection between the cryptic radio message?
Let's find out. If I just follow the animals and numbers, I'm sure I can figure this out. Soon they will all relive their rents.
The message read like...
But from who? Could it be a message from the Dean's killer? Let me get this straight. Someone's broadcasting a sin being picked up on her. And a secret to decode which was locked inside a stranger's...
All of this was true.
That doesn't make it any less crazy sounding.
But not all mysteries could... Sometimes questions had to percolate. Only then would the answers
I
be...
guess I'll let it brew for right now. I need to get to my room and find my detective gear. Oh crap!
Hey! What are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking for more beer.
Make yourselves at home, why don't you?
Forget about it. There's more in the
They
back.
better not eat my cookies.
Jackpot! They got.
Hey, have we searched
You
it?
lose one game of cards and suddenly you want to search the house. Can't handle the pressure, eh?
Oh, those, sir, are fighting words. You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Arthurton's finest, everyone.
There was no way Jenny could reach her bedroom
Which
without...
means I can't get my detective gear. Great.
But this was a basement. Surely something around here would...
Maybe. Let's shed some light on the situation. Of course the fuse is missing for the lights.
Jenny wasn't prone to sentimentality, the disorganized muddle of books, photos, or reminders that her dad was...
Miss you, Dad. This was years ago, one of the rare times that Dad wasn't making a goofy face. He used to say, serious people make serious mistakes. I might, need this later. Quantum tunneling and adaptive spec sounds like a real page-turner. Dad was such a nerd. Mending the molecular bonds of marriage. Mom and Dad both worked an awful lot.
Jenny rarely saw the two of them together.
This one test tube looks recently used. The others are all covered in...
A small puddle of liquid had pooled.
Looks fresh. Still sticky. A field guide to fascinating flora, written by Weiss, Felding, and Strasberry. Did the Dean write this book?
The week after Jenny's father died, Jenny had argued with her.
It was like she was trying to...
But seeing them now, being reminded of him, Jenny understood.
This is from the day of Dad's accident. Mom must have kept it. The Dean called the lab explosion an accident, but everyone in town seemed to blame Dad. Acrid inspections report. I've never seen this before. This contradicts the newspaper article which stated my dad made a mistake. Everyone in town blamed him for the accident. But they were all wrong. The lab was unsafe. He shouldn't have been working there. October 5th. That was 1 week before.
Her father's accident.
The dean signed the report.
Someone had circled the signature in...
He must have known that the lab was unsafe. But still,
Any rational mind could see it. Strong evidence linking
this
her...
doesn't prove anything.
But it was a clear motive for murder. Revenge.
My mom wouldn't do that.
But who else would see it?
There must be an explanation. I just don't know what it is yet. I can't let this fall into the wrong
Was
hands.
Jenny sure this was the right thing to do? It broke every rule in the book. Why would she need to hide evidence if her mom was true?
Mom isn't here to defend herself. It isn't fair.
But however she tried to
I need to buy myself some time. I can't afford anyone jumping to conclusions before I've had a chance to investigate. Aha! The missing fuse. And then there was light.
Jenny would need to work quickly to remain undetected.
Who knows when they'll come back. Now, where's the most likely place to find a makeshift detective kit? I don't think Mom would have put her CSI equipment in any of these boxes.
A shaft of light peeked...
There's more stuff back there! I just need a way through.
Jenny's instincts had been correct. Dozens of boxes
There's
like...
probably something useful here, but it'll take forever to search through them all. CSI supplies. That must be Mom's old gear. It's not as good as mine, but at least it works. More or less. My key to the city. An old set of lockpicks.
Tucked away at the bottom of the box, she pulled it carefully from the container and unfolded it.
This must be Mom's old jacket
It smelled of formaldehyde and
from her CSI days.
And so, she tried it on.
Fits like a glove.
The giant oversized.
And it smells like Mom.
Her mother had never felt so close.
I won't let them take you away from me, too.
Jenny's search was complete.
It's not the world's best detective kit.
For the first time in her life, she had a serious crime.
And a seriously sharp outfit to match. Somebody else is here. That was no cop. What was he doing in my house? I should follow him.
Was Jenny ready to follow the mysterious man in black? The man in black. Who was he? Where was he going? There was only one way to find out.
Where are you headed, creepy man in black?
Jenny couldn't simply chase the mysterious figure.
He's bound to notice me if I follow too closely. I need to get out of his line of sight. That's my way up. If only Keith was here to pull a ladder, I'll just have to get it down the old-fashioned way. There he is. The bridge should slow him down a bit. Huh? How did he do that?
The man in black had taken the higher path towards...
That's a dead end. Why? There's nowhere to hide on the bridge. I'll go underneath and spy on him from there.
Jenny couldn't just walk onto the bridge and blow her cover. No, she'd keep her distance and see what the man in black would reveal when he didn't. The man in black neared the edge. His methodical movements unnerved Jenny.
I need to get a better look at him. I'll climb the outside of the bridge.
The plan was daring.
I have no choice. He's my only lead.
And so, undaunted by the dangers, Jenny LeClue, wearing her yesterday a child, today a courageous adventurer.
Easy does it. I don't want him to hear me coming.
Jenny glanced down for the first time, and immediately she clung tightly to the ledge beneath her feet was narrow. There, one false move.
Focus, Jenny. Perfect pitch! The hallmark of a serial killer. Maybe I can get a closer look. There you are.
The brim of his hat concealed his face in shadow. The man in black remained.
Could be 3 kids in a raincoat for all I know. He's just standing there. What's he waiting for?
Yes. No. Yes. No.
Wow, this guy's really...
Yes. So.
Who is he talking to?
No, it wasn't there. Yes, the whole house. She must have it,
What was he looking for?
of course. Where? Hold on.
What's he doing now? Where did he go? A super secret spy stash? I can't hear what he's saying.
Yes, I'll take care of her. Tonight. They change shifts at 4. Yes, it's all here.
I have to see what's on that paper.
Yes, the biggest cross. I know.
He's destroying evidence. I have to get down there before it's lost for good.
She was only distracted for a moment.
Damn, how does he do that?
Jenny held the soggy paper delicately. She hadn't recovered all the pieces, but enough to discern.
Beyond the fallen angel, through the crumbling arches, past the wooden gates. The entrance is buried there. Look for the biggest cross. Don't forget to pay your respect.
What could it mean?
Their directions.
But an entrance to what?
Maybe there's more in the back. Mom?
Jenny's heart skipped. She remembered the man in black.
I'll take care of her tonight. He's going to
Jenny couldn't bring her.
Mom's in terrible danger.
Thankfully, her mother was safely locked away and he'd never get past there.
He won't have to. These instructions lead to a secret and a way to get to the jail.
But where?
The entrance is
Buried. The word bounced around her brain like a pinball. Where did people bury things?
the graveyard.
Of course. The graveyard was in the same part of
Angels, arches, crosses on.
all features of the graveyard.
I have to get there before he does. I have to save my mom.
This was all well and good, but even if she managed to reach her mother,
How am I going to break her out?
it was at this moment a rather distressing thought. As loath as she was to admit it, Jenny needed help. She reached into her jacket pocket and removed the walkie-talkie Susie had given her.
Susie, are you there?
Jenny? Thank goodness. Are you okay?
What is that awful?
Oh.
I regret asking. You said earlier you wanted to.
Yes?
You said you wanted to.
Help? Of course. Anything for you, friend.
Okay, meet me at the graveyard right away.
The graveyard? But it's nearly midnight. What if I get caught?
It's urgent, Susie.
I don't know, Jenny. I don't think I can do it.
Don't you see, Susie? This is your chance to prove. Do you want your whole life to be dictated?
Well, no, but
There comes a time when every young woman has to try.
but does it have to be right now?
My mom's fate hangs in the balance, and I'm the only thing standing. Which side of history will you be on?
The good side?
Great. Then meet me outside the graveyard.
Okay, I'll be there, Jenny. What should I wear? I'm thinking practical.
I don't care. Just bring your silent expression.
What? What do you mean
I'm gonna break my mom out of.
No, 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 no. I am an artist. I will not be dictated to by some pen pusher in an ivory tower. It's too long, too violent, too dark. These are my characters. So why does it feel like they're rebelling against me? All this fighting, all this drama. And for what? Jenny and Susie should be best friends by now. Maybe it's time to wrap this one up. End on a happy note. Yes, let's fix this nonsense once and for all. You all right, Rufus? First, I need another drink. Looks like fate decided for me. This one can't end like the others. They won't publish it. I must write something different. It's the only chance I have of saving her. I'm sorry, Jenny. You'll see your mum soon, but for now, it's got to be the great. Was the man in black the Dean's real killer? Without any evidence, Jenny couldn't be sure. A great detective never made assumptions. The most important thing was getting her mum to safety. And to do that, she'd need to beat the man in black at his own.
One thing's for sure. I'm gonna need to be very quiet. What the hell?
Hi, Jenny. I'm here. And I brought snacks.
This is a covert mission. Could you draw any more attention to yourself?
Sorry. I just wanted to get here as quickly as I could.
did you bring the explosives?
Of course. Et voila. Now remember, explosives are incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. Hopefully it'll be enough.
Okay, I'm here. What's the big emergency, Susie? What is she doing here?
Keith, you came!
You invited him?
I thought it'd be a good opportunity for
Now is hardly the time.
I can't bear the idea of two best friends never speaking again. It's too sad.
What's wrong with you?
I should go.
No, Keith, wait.
There was so much she wanted to say, but she had ruined the Dean's funeral, embarrassed Keith. Worse, she hadn't been there for him in his hour of need. She wanted to tell him all about the Dean's ring, the man in black, and the mysterious room buried in. But none of it would bring his father back. Sometimes the right thing to say was also the hardest.
I'm sorry.
Poor Keith. Angry, grieving, conflicted. His whole world turned upside down, and the one person he most wanted to confide in, he couldn't.
I really should go. Goodbye, Jenny.
Well, that didn't go exactly as I planned. Are you okay, Jenny?
As angry as she was at Susie, Jenny knew this was a situation of her own making.
Let's just focus on the task at hand. Ugh, locked. I'll have to break in.
Or we could just wait for an adult.
And let the man in black get to my mom first. Are you trying to sabotage everything?
I just don't see why we can't tell the police what we know and let them sort it out.
Because, Susan, the police are incompetent. I'm not putting my mom's life in their hands. Besides, for all we know, it could be an... Now, keep a lookout while I open this lock. Are you coming, Susie?
Into the graveyard?
There's no time to waste.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm just, I think I need a minute.
Come on, Susie. What did you think we'd be doing here? I knew I shouldn't have asked a kid to help me.
Technically, I'm 3 months older than you.
Just wait here and keep a lookout. And radio me if you see anything...
Good idea.
Especially if you see a man in black carrying a briefcase.
Briefcase, umbrella, got it.
Lock the gate behind me so no one suspects anything. And keep out of sight.
Here, don't forget the explosives.
Jenny had broken in undetected. Now she had to find the secret passage that...
I just need to follow the clues from the photograph. I'm coming for you, Mom.
The guardian of the graveyard cast her stony gaze, watching over the departed, protecting their peace.
Why must everything in a graveyard be so... well, creepy?
Of course, this guardian had...
Beyond the fallen angel! There are lots of angels here. Which one is the fallen angel? The Strasberry Mausoleum.
Amongst the fresh flowers was a note. Beloved father, educator, and botanist.
Don't worry, Mr. Strasberry. I won't rest until I found your real killer.
4 discs of solid granite with something carved into the
It's all scrambled up. I'll just...
Try as she might, the discs wouldn't move.
Hey, Dad. I can't stay long. Mom's in trouble, and, well...
Jenny tried to be, but the past few days had taken their toll on our hero.
Everything's falling apart. I wanted a real mystery to solve, but I didn't think it would be like this. Dean Stroudsbury's dead. Everyone in town thinks Mom killed him, and Keith won't talk to me. I don't know who to trust. And now someone is trying to kill Mom. I have to save her, but I'm not sure I can. Why did you have to go and die on us? It was a really crappy move. I wish you were here. That sword looks like it might move.
Five stone swords. Jenny tried to move one.
Wow, they're all stuck tight. I can't move any of them by hand. Something's pushing against the stone. It looks like it could collapse at any minute. Here lie the earliest settlers. They kick-started our great town's growth and prosperity.
The note had read, "Look for the biggest cross."
But none of these graves have crosses.
No matter. Perhaps there were other secrets to find here.
How am I going to get up there? it. Some days you just feel...
Jenny studied the stone
It's the face of a badger. That's unusual. Something tells me this isn't a tomb.
If the huge coiling wires hadn't made it clear, the hulking...
This isn't a tunnel. It's the entrance to another laboratory. How many of these are there?
The presence of such unusual and
Who
foreign...
put them here?
It seemed to Jenny as if the graveyard itself had been built of something this conspicuous could...
What else is Arthurton hiding? Well, at least we know it's working.
As a dozen intricate machines whirred to life, Jenny noticed a remarkable resemblance she had overlooked before.
Some of this equipment looks like the stuff in Susie's. Can't believe I missed it before. That girl owes me some answers. Another radio. Maybe these are used to communicate.
It was a hunch.
Whoever's transmitting the message could be in another sphere somewhere in town. It's the same voice as before.
This code was different.
Just as strange, though.
Jenny carefully transcribed.
Let's see what the hawk and the weasel have to say about this. Purge infected, soon only death, forever silenced. Despair herself is near.
This message, as sinister as the last, sent Jenny's analyst...
Is the man in black sending these messages?
Purge infected, forever silenced.
Could that have something to do with Dean Strauss? It can't be a coincidence that I found a copy of the same book, but how are they connected?
Soon only death. Despair herself is near.
And now they're coming for my mom. What does she know that they're willing to kill her for?
This contraption was new to Jenny, but something about it caught her eye. A large metallic slab.
That shape. Where have I seen it? The Dean's ring! Fits.
In fact, it fit perfectly into the slot, as though it were made for it.
Doesn't seem to be... Probably just a loose connection somewhere.
A piece of rare arthitonium, expertly carved and shaped with meticulous precision. Jenny knew that the best way to fix anything...
To mess around with it until all the lights come on.
If being a great detective didn't... Jenny had a promising career in machine repair to fall back on.
Lost an eye!
The machine's true application would remain a mystery, but whatever its purpose, the implications were overwhelming.
Dean Stroudsbury is somehow connected to...
Had the Dean been aware of the secret hiding within...
Whether he knew or not, it's likely he was killed because of it.
Hidden amongst a web of cables, the average... But Jenny LeClue wasn't...
There's a book pinned beneath that cable.
Confidential. The word was music to Jenny's ears.
Zazer.
Jenny recognized the name, but couldn't put her finger on where she'd heard it before.
So this lab is his invention. He called it a Well, at least I've got a name. These machines were built to study and harness the power of Arthur. They were experimenting on the town itself. The Council of Three. Never heard of them. Sounds like he didn't know who they were either. But they paid for all of this? He designed a bigger sphere. Bigger than this? Did he ever build it? And if he did, where? There was a badger on the door to get into this lab. So this must be the experiment he was talking about. exhaustion, rushed schedule, dangerous...
The parallels with her father's own working conditions were distressingly clear.
All dead. All my fault.
The words echoed across the metal walls, ghosts of a past.
What did he do? It must have been terrible. This entry is from much later. There are lots of pages missing. It seems that whatever happened before, he carried on his work.
As is the case in all tangled mysteries, every new piece of evidence raised more. But she now knew the purpose of this Caesar sphere and the name of the people who had built
The
it.
Council of Three.
It wasn't much to go on, but it was a start.
What's this? Another blank scrap of paper.
Please enter authorization.
1028.
Code accepted. System authorized and armed for activation. Preparing to run experiment 12, cycle 78. Sphere hermetically sealed. Magnetic transducer coils charging accumulating voltaic cells. Commencing experiment 12-91. Radioactive safety margins clear. Procedure 12 completed. Decompressing spherical. Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break.
I wonder what it did. At least I wasn't covered in plasma.
Jenny, did you find the entrance?
Not yet.
Jenny was hesitant to share her discovery, but Susie might have vital information.
Have you ever heard the name Caesar before?
Professor Caesar? Yes. He was a famous scientist. There's even a statue of him in Avocado Park.
That's where I've seen his name before.
He worked for my family's company, but that was a long time ago. He led the research and development team. At least, he did.
Until what?
It's quite sad, actually. He went mad from mercury poisoning. He had to be institutionalized. They said he was a danger to himself and others. Why do you want to know about him?
I found something that belonged to...
Oh, wow! In the graveyard?
Something like that. I have to go. Keep out of sight and let me know if you see anyone.
I will. Good luck, Jenny.
The Beyond the fallen angel. This is it. The entrance must be through here.